The UK is a popular country for people to go and trying to find some experience in another country. But like any other country, there are rules and regulations surrounding work permits in particular. In this 3-part series, we try to find answers to some of the most commonly asked questions surrounding work permits to the UK. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Ashley Fleming from Bindmans, one of the top legal offices in London. Ashley specializes in immigration, asylum, and nationality issues for the UK, and she joins us to go through some of the most commonly asked questions about immigration to the United Kingdom. Ashley, welcome to the Canadian Expat.
Thank you very much, Alan, and thank you for having me here today.
It's indeed a pleasure to have you here. Ashley, let's just get right into some of the basic questions. What are some of the most common types of work permits for the UK?
Okay, so for coming to the UK, I'd say the most common types are something called a Tier 2 General Visa. Then we have an Ancestry Visa, which is open to certain Commonwealth citizens, and also something known as the Global Talent Visa. So if I just give you a rough idea of what each one of those entails, starting with Tier 2. So I think that's probably the most commonly known visa. It used to be called a work permit before it was rebranded some years ago. And that is where an individual secures a job offer with a company in the UK, and then that employer seeks to sponsor the individual to come to the UK to carry out that role. Then the next option is Ancestry. Now, this is a visa for Commonwealth citizens who are looking to come to the UK and work and who have a UK-born grandparent. So it's not for everyone, but if you have someone down the family tree who was born here, then that is a potential option for individuals. And then the last option that I touched on was the Global Talent Visa. Now, the Global Talent Visa is for individuals who are considered leaders in their field or potential leaders in their field, and it's where they are endorsed by a body here in the United Kingdom as a talented individual, and they are then able to come to the UK to work in their field of expertise.
Fascinating. I fit into that grandparent was born in the UK scenario, so it would be interesting to find out about what really would be required to be able to prove that my grandfather was born in the UK, because he didn't move here until it was 1904 when he moved here to Canada.
Sure.
So he was only 4 years old at the time. But anyway, I'm curious, during this application process, what sort of things can happen or what sort of things can go wrong?
I think it's very specific to each individual application. Often what you find is the requirements of our immigration rules here, so the rules that you have to meet in order to make a successful application can be quite strict. So often you'll see people that are maybe refused because they haven't quite understood what the specific evidentiary requirements are. So they might have provided one document thinking it was entirely suitable, but perhaps it didn't quite meet the guidance that is required here by the UK government.
Right. So if one were to apply and then it was refused, can you appeal that decision?
So we have a system here called administrative review. We also have appeals. But there's a difference between the two, and only certain applications have a right of appeal, which would be before an independent tribunal or court here in the UK. So the 3 options that I've mentioned at the start of this chat do not have a right of appeal to an independent tribunal. They have the administrative review. So what that involves is asking the Home Office, which is the UK government body which decides these decisions, to review their own decision making. So it's not wholly independent, although the review would be conducted by a caseworker who did not look at the initial decision.
Perfect. Ashley, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, Ellen.
Bye now. And thank you for watching. If you'd like to find out more information about work permits to the UK specifically for your situation, please contact Bindmans directly. Their information is below. If you've liked this video and if you found it interesting, please hit the like button, and I would invite you to subscribe. There's a lot more to come that I think you'll find very interesting. Until next time.